In today's culture, one of the most subversive ideas, and unfortunately it is gaining in popularity, is this idea that God treats different ethnicities or quote unquote races, different groups of people based on ancestry or physical attributes or genetic traits differently. So people will talk about this has been very popular on the left over the last 10, even 15 years, that people are essentially different based on the melanin count in their skin, based on their ancestry, their place of origin. And this is really what Corey Mahler and James White were debating is, do any of these things matter for the church, in the church, as a result of the work of the Holy Spirit? Or does the Holy Spirit, can the Holy Spirit, that was the proposition, can the Holy Spirit equally sanctify a black person and a white person? I mean, that was the debate just between black and white. And again, this sounds absurd on its face, but it does reflect a deeper, much more troubling trend. This idea that God deals differently with people based on ethnicity. Does this idea have anything to do with actual biblical Orthodox Christianity? Absolutely not. It doesn't, whether you're on the left or whether you're on, I'm just going to say on the left, because this is a leftist idea. If someone claiming to be a conservative Christian is dabbling with racial essentialism or racialism, that is not a conservative principle. That's not a right-wing principle. A lot of people don't know this, but they'll talk about the Nazis. The Nazis, people don't know this, the Nazis were a left-wing group. They were not right-wing. Everybody wants to lump them in on the right wing. They were not. They were socialists. It's right there in their name, National Socialists. Socialism is a left-wing ideology. And so Corey Mahler might think of himself as right-wing. I don't know. He might think of himself as conservative. This is not a conservative view. So what happened in the debate was Dr. White rightly stood his ground on the unifying work of the gospel and the equal effect of, or the equal potency of the Holy Spirit to not only justify, but also to sanctify whites, blacks, and every ethnicity, Jew, Greek, slave, or free. And we can affirm this without denying that there are real differences between ethnicities.